It's the Hip Hop School.
It's that time.
Past and present podcast.
It's that time.
All regions stand up.
On your feet.
North, South,
Everywhere.
East,
Where you at?
and West,
Huh?
Midwest.
You
Where you
know
at?
the rule.
Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Big wrong niggas crying off Primo, Fur, and Deja Rule. Child, get out your feelings. You get booed at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Nigga can't be mad cause you got swag and easy cool. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking problem. Knowledge rule at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Can't look like that, I'm into son, got artifacts. The truth is cruel, but that's just fuel at the Hip Hop School. Past and present.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop School Past and Present podcast. I am the Asia, the assistant principal. You have Supreme Ra, the principal, and Heezy, the dean of all things hip hop. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Yo, what up, though?
What's up with it? What it do?
Yes, indeed. We got a very interesting show tonight. We'll be talking about a lot of the hot topics that are viral on the internet. How we do each and every week, we start off with a hip-hop trivia question. This week's hip-hop trivia question is, what was the name of Ice Cube's first group before NWA, and who were the other members? Again, what was the name of Ice Cube's first group before NWA, and who were the members? This hip-hop trivia question is brought to you by our sponsor, Supreme's Pull-Up, Art by Chunk G, the Uhuru Academy, Lit and Leisure Travel, and the Deaths of the Asia. Y'all try to answer that question down below, and at the end of the show, we will reveal the answer. With that being said, class is in session.
Class in session before NWA. So yeah, y'all gonna have to know your hip hop history on that one.
Yes, indeed. Before we get into the show, we definitely want to send our thoughts and prayers and condolences to the family of Big Pokey, a Texas rap legend. He passed away, unfortunately. Did they ever come out and say the reason he behind his transition?
Nah, I don't think they know yet, or they haven't released, the cause of death yet. But a lot of people saw, that video of him pretty much taking his last breath. You know what I mean?
Did he fall out on stage?
Yeah. He was rapping. He was rapping. You know what I'm saying? And he fell out. You know what I'm saying? So
the conspiracy theories, they already running with it.
Oh man, talking about the vaccine. That's what you're talking about.
That's right. Yeah, they say he got the jab a couple weeks ago.
Man, but hey, man, R.I.P. to Big Pokey. You know what I'm saying? A screwed up click legend. That's one of the last bigs left. You know what I'm saying? Big Pokey, Big Mo, Big Mello. You know what I'm saying? Big
Mr.
Hawk.
Big.
Yeah, Mr. Big Hawk. Then you see Fat Pat. You could throw him in there too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man,
a bunch of
take care of your
BBWs
health.
just leaving us.
Yeah.
So. Talking about another big person, Killer Mike, he definitely dropped a dope album, right? And you know what? Killer Mike actually lost weight, and he lost a whole lot of weight.
Yeah, he used to be
now.
big.
I don't believe in that cloning and stuff because it seemed like I just seen Killer Mike not too long ago, and he was swole. Now all of a sudden he done got little. Y'all think they done cloned Killer Mike?
Nah, man, Killer Mike. He been out there working out. He been promoting health lately, the last couple of years and shit like that. So
that's what's up. I need to get like him. But he dropped a dope album entitled Michael. Well, I thought it was dope. How y'all felt about that album?
Well, shit, I finally got a chance to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I seen all the hype, when he first dropped it. Everybody was saying album of the year, you know what I'm saying, right off the bat, right off the first listen. So, I don't usually go listen to shit, right away. So I waited a few days and I listened to it. Motherfucking banging from front to back. It ain't no skips.
Yeah.
The subject matter is on point. It reminds you of like some old school Dungeon Family, Goody Mob, you know what I'm saying? That got that type of vibe. So I was very, very pleased with it. I can definitely say it's in the running for album of the year. I ain't ready to say that yet, but yeah, for sure. I loved it.
Hey, I was in the car riding with my wife and a couple friends, and I put it on. Everybody loved it. And then like later on, we was riding, and my wife was like, "Play that Killer Mike." You know what I'm saying? So she ain't really into hip hop like that. So that let you know, man, it's a dope ass album, and I like it, man. He put a lot of effort into it. He actually he picked the right production. Subject matter is on point. I like how he mixed. I like how he put the Orishas in the Europe prayer and shit off, and that was dope.
Definitely. Hey, he went to the West Coast. He got a lot of West Coast vibe on there too. Fucking with Mozzie and Ty Dolla Sign and Blast and all them type of motherfuckers. So I love how he incorporated that kind of new West Coast sound in with the South too. So yeah, the whole shit was dope, man. Then he brought shit. Could anybody else bring out Andre 3000 out of retirement? You know what I'm saying?
No. And look, Andre 3000 won't even come and support Big Boy when they have concerts and stuff like that.
You feel me? Hey, so Killer Mike even brought Andre 3 Stacks out of retirement. So hey,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Hopefully,
speaking of Andre,
huh?
they just announced he about to come out with an album.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He about to come out with an album. Do y'all think he gonna come out with a rap album this time?
I believe so. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if he paid too much attention to the critics and all that kind of shit, and you know how everybody been saying that he ain't got no solo rap album. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he about to bless us with a solo rap album. You know, that's kind of what it sounds like. You know, Killer Mike said he heard about 9 tracks. You know what I mean? He said they was all banging. So
he almost done.
Hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best. I think he said in a few weeks they're about to have like a little listening party or something like that. So I guess it's confirmed. You know what I'm saying? 3,000.
I hope he don't do too many. I hope he don't do too many songs. I hope he leave it, about 14, 13, 14, you know what I'm saying, somewhere up in there. I hope he don't do too many songs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he can bring about 20. He can bring 20 for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the nigga owe the culture. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been waiting on the Outkast album itself for forever, let alone
yeah.
album,
I kind of agree with him because remember everybody was waiting on Jay Electronica, and then nigga dropped like 9 songs and shit.
That's all we needed. That was a snooze fest. We ain't need no more than that. The people are saying that Gunna actually got album of the year, surprisingly. When everybody thought that the Gunna was done and wasn't nobody gonna fool with him and his career was over with because he supposedly snitched on Young Thug, the people are listening, and he got the ears to the street again, and people are listening, and his single is doing numbers, and you know people saying that his album is actually the album of the year.
For the record, I would like to say that I told y'all
you did.
It don't matter what nobody do.
I was gonna say that. You did.
It don't matter. 6ix9ine is an international fucking star, making millions. Gunna, he just told on the nigga last week. And he even had a name, gave it to him, Gunatello, and that nigga done came out with something that people think is hot, and they with it.
Hey, like you said, hey, I was gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? You the one called it, but hey, that whole case might have been the best thing that ever happened to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like a blessing in disguise, because I listened to the album. And that's the first time I ever listened to a Gunna album. You know what I'm saying? Just because all the controversy, and then just want to hear what he was saying, and everybody hyping the album. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure I ain't the only one who this was their first time listening to the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the case and all the controversy. You know what I'm saying? So
did you like it?
I liked it for the most part. Yeah, I liked it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? He pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? He can rap and shit. He got some dope songs on there. I don't think it was album of the year. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely a dope album to me. I really
like that shit. It was alright.
I haven't heard it yet. I've never
The
been
nigga
like
talented.
I'm one of those people that can honestly say I just listen to a Gunna singles like that. You could get the biggest Chanel and if you want it. Like I love that Drip Too Hard songs. Like that
Give me,
was one of
baby.
my favorite songs when it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's still one of my favorite songs.
about it
That's
is
it, cool.
crazy. Even though I love that song so much, I never listened to them on his album.
Well, that's not his song. That's a Lil Baby song.
Oh, it is. Hell, I didn't know. I ain't listened to them on his albums either, so they let you know that.
Yeah, man. Hey, that shit crazy. Then they can get out. Hey, like you say. So motherfuckers can snitch and everything like that. They can get out and have the #1 out. So
yeah,
motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Hey, the fans only they be the main ones hyping it, but they gonna go out and listen to the shit and buy the shit they damn self. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what would have been dope if he named his album Mr. Tell It. I think that would have really had people flocking to go get it. It would have definitely been #1 then. What's going on with Remy Ma and Papoose?
I told y'all about Remy Ma, man.
What happened? I don't really know. I saw they did a $1 million worth of game interview, but I don't. What else been going on?
Well, it's a rumor out there that she cheated with this dude that she managed. And I've seen her and him do a few interviews. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought I seen or felt something watching them interviews, man. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, Papoose and put hands and feet on him the other day.
What?
Who won?
They Papoose put hands and feet on him.
Oh, she ain't fight back?
No, on him.
Oh.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, you know what's funny though, man? I was watching that interview. I watched probably 20 minutes of that $1 million worth of game interview. It just seemed like she the one kind of running shit. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like she the one kind of wear the pants. He kind of just sit back. You know what I'm saying? He don't really say much. You know what I'm saying? Kind of remind me like that whole Monique and her husband situation where, you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of in the background type shit. But
my thing is with this is what he jump on him for. You get what I'm saying? He don't owe him none. I
just told you. So you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna jump on her because you know she might knock his ass out. She did 10 years too. So
and my thing is what you jumping on, he ain't gonna go nowhere.
Exactly.
So what you jumping, what you fighting for? Let that lady cheat and pee. You know, he ain't going nowhere.
Nigga trying to save his name.
She gonna get a motherfucker.
Who?
Remember mama cheat on her husband, man.
He was holding it down. He was holding it down while she was locked up.
Hold on, I gotta hear this one. Hold on.
Men cheat on women that held it down for them and all that, or whatever the case may be. I mean,
I'm just talking about marriage, period, man. They married couple. She done cheated.
It's wrong to be cheating on your spouse, but she the one cheated on him. That man don't owe him nothing, so he don't need to be.
I get it.
On him.
I get it. Yeah,
he don't need to be jumping on her either. I don't want nobody to think that I'm condoning that either. But if the story, because like when you were saying,
I think I'm not condoning it.
But when you were saying like hands and feet, I thought you was talking about her, and I was like, you know, who won? Because if he was going to put hands and feet, then I was thinking it was her, which he shouldn't have put his hands on nobody, but that would make more sense than him going out to do something to that man that don't owe him none. He ain't married to him.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You probably don't want to mess with Remy because you know Remy will pull that chop out on him. And you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the headlines will be Papoose and got his ass blown off. So he knew who to go fight.
Just pull that motherfucking shank out. She probably stayed with the blade on him. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play with me, my nigga.
Yeah. Are you dumb? You know, she said, are you dumb? Remy Ma,
I sucked his dick. So what, Pap?
Get over it. Are you dumb? Like, fuck is you talking about? Like,
See, Pap gotta go holler at Nicki Minaj now. That's a hell of a get back.
oh yeah, but then
Something like that.
Go
that's gonna
take a
be
picture. Go take a picture with him. That shit'll go viral on social media.
nah, Pap, man. Pap needs to
He don't
stop.
want that
You know,
smoke. He don't want that
need to
smoke.
Then
stop.
they say on Father's Day, she didn't say nothing, and he posted a picture with just him and his kids. He didn't say nothing about
Well, I mean, Father's Day is about the kids. He don't need to post no picture of her on Father's Day.
I'm just saying what the people saying, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Nigga disgruntled. Nigga hurt, baby.
Yes, indeed. Quavo and Offset, they were seen together at a celebration for Takeoff birthday, which I was glad to see them, you know, together again.
Yeah, that's the shit. That's the shit. Yeah, I saw that, man. So hopefully, I saw them take a picture together because I seen it like a big like family picture where they was kind of apart and shit. But I saw that they actually took a picture of them two together. So you know what I mean? That's a good look. You know what I mean? Whether they come out with more music or not, you know what I'm saying? I guess we'll see. But that's a good start. You know what I'm saying?
They need to, because I miss the Migos. Like I really miss the Migos, and I just Takeoff. I was listening to them the other day, and Takeoff, man, Takeoff went so hard to me. But the thing is like the Migos, it was actually it was Bad and Bougie. I ain't trying to be funny. Y'all know Takeoff went on Bad and Bougie. But it was like parts in there where either it was like Quavo or Offset, the way they were doing their voice a little bit, it almost sounded like like if you go and listen to Bad and Bougie, it sounds like Takeoff is actually on there. It's parts of how they doing their voice or whatever.
Right.
So I think that sound, I think we could still get that sound from like where we're listening to the whole group or whatever. Without them having to use AI intelligence and all of that, because it still feel like, you know, the Migos. So hopefully they
That
can
nigga
do something.
Takeoff was so cold, man. It's a song called "You Niggas in Trouble," and that nigga got one of the best versions I've ever heard in hip hop history.
Well,
And that's saying a lot.
is it him and who?
It's the Migos.
Oh, some Migos. You gonna have to send that to me. Let me check that one out. Check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that song? Get Right With You. He come on that last verse, man, went crazy on that verse. I said, man, Takeoff. This man here, he went so crazy on that verse. The way his flow and his voice, man, I'm gonna miss that. But anyway, before I get all emotional, whatever, because I really like Takeoff.
But they probably, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, they still got some verses, you know what I'm saying, the vault somewhere, you know what I'm saying, so they can put some shit together. They can probably put a whole album together.
I'm sure they got a lot of music that is unreleased, and we could still get to hear that.
I'm sure we will. We're gonna hear
it. Hopefully so. They better. I mean, look, they in a position right now where, you know, they got the attention and everything just simply off of their little issues with each other, whatever, and it ain't even on the back of Takeoff, because, you know, they already had issues before Takeoff passing. So people gonna flock to go listen to that album if Quavo and Offset hurry up and drop some. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B, she been going off on people. She had said that she was gonna make Tasha K. She was gonna take Tasha K's kids' college fund money. She was gonna make sure they don't get a chance to go to college.
Man, she going on her ass.
After she got sued for $4 million, I didn't think they was gonna go to college anyway.
Cardi B said, you think my lawyers don't know that you hiding money in Africa? Yeah, she coming for Tasha K out. You know, she still fucking with her.
That's what's going on. So
she said something about Takeoff. She was like something, and then he took off. You know, like died or something.
Straight up.
Some shit like he taking off. That mean dying or some shit, man. So no, what's wrong with Tasha K, man?
Tasha K, I think Tasha K then got so ahead of herself. You know, we spoke about this plenty of times where people get so deep into what they're doing, they can't turn back around from it. So you just keep on going or whatever, and then it's just your pride and ego gonna be the death for you. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm say death for you, that means like your career or whatever the case may be, because she just goes way too far. But Cardi B had said something that I did not like, that I found very interesting on behalf of the BBWs of the world. Cardi B was going off on a big bitch, and she had told the lady that she would rather die on the table against surgery than look like her. So I took issue with that, because I'm gonna tell you what be funny about it when with certain people or whatever. Like, people will deal with you, you know, like she cool with Lizzo and all of that old kind of stuff. Y'all supposed to be friends, but you're actually saying, like, someone that look like your friend, you basically saying you're disgusted by it. You would rather die to look like somebody that you calling your friend. You boosting her up or whatever, but you're saying this person's body type, you'd rather die. And the crazy thing is, for me, with people who be getting these surgeries or whatever, that trip me out is this. You have something seriously mentally wrong with you to lay on the table multiple times in order to get cut up like a T-bone. You getting sliced and diced around here. You know what I'm saying? And you are the last person to talk about anybody. You know what I'm saying? For me, for somebody to walk and be able to stand in their truth and feel not have to do all of that or whatever the case may be, they are better off in the world than somebody that only thing every 6 months you sitting up there, you healing. You can't even enjoy your life because every 6 months you healing because you done got cut wide open or whatever the case may be.
That's crazy.
Like, the body, the human body ain't meant to do that. And the thing is, this ain't surgery shaming, because people could do what the hell they want to do. If I wasn't scared to get put to sleep, I go get my breast reduction or whatever the case may be, because they heavy. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't have no problem with you doing it, but don't act like you all of a sudden I don't get intimidated or feel no type of way about a manufactured bitch, because you got all kinds of stuff going on in your head for you to sit here and do that. You can't light a candle to me, bitch, because you can't even, you don't even like yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no way in the hell while you run around here, you know, stitched all up or whatever the case may be, you can't light a candle to a motherfucker that got the confidence to step into the world with their flaws or whatever the case. So as much as I love Cardi B, that right there, that struck a nerve, because I'm like, you got friends that got this body type. If any one of my friends was talking to somebody and said, I'd rather die than to look like you. So damn, you know what I'm saying? So when I be around you, you disgusted.
I ain't talking about you. Girl. I'm just talking about this.
And the
you know what I'm saying?
With that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that shit crazy.
Different than me. I'd have been on the phone with Cardi B, like, pull up. Now we finna have an issue. It's really finna be up and stuck, because bitch, I feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be my friend. I don't let people, if my friends got anything going on or whatever the case may be in this, I'm not finna make certain statements about certain look. If I know my friend cockeyed, I'm not finna talk about cockeyed people like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
because now my friend finna feel some type of way. But anyway, move right along, because this ain't about me. Yeah, do better, Cardi B.
That shit crazy.
I love her down. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like that.
Hey, but that whole surgery shit crazy, man. Because I was watching something. And I was saying, you know what I'm saying, this female in there, she was like, she had got a surgery. And she said she almost died. She said she was lucky to be alive afterwards, right? And the motherfucker asked her, would she do it again? She said, yeah. I was like, God damn, so you felt like you was lucky to be alive afterwards. You said you would go back and do it again?
And you
That's
know
crazy, man. That's crazy.
I'm going to tell you something. You know how, like, a lot of women be saying, oh, I'm not doing this stuff for a man.
And that's the whole thing she kept saying, too.
And they be saying they're not doing it for men. But the thing is,
she kept saying
think about it. Most men that I know, their wives or whatever, they don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? The women that they're actually committed to, they don't look like that. Men are not asking women to look like that. You get what I'm saying? These hoes got mental problems. That's what that is. No, you're not doing it for a man. You doing it for you dodging therapy. You laying up on the table, you need to go sit on somebody's couch.
Hey, that's a fact though. That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
You
That's
know what
what
I'm
that
saying?
is.
I'm with you on that. That's a
And then
fact.
my
That's
thing
it.
is,
That's
do
it
what you
crazy.
need to do. It's absolutely nothing wrong if you have certain imperfections and you want to get a little nip and tuck here. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're going back to back, something
That
is
shit
mentally
dangerous.
wrong with you.
That shit dangerous too. And that shit just dangerous, period. You know what I'm saying? Any surgery dangerous, but to do it for, you know what I'm saying, vanity reasons, it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Put some shit on the line for
Yeah,
what?
you want to get a tummy tuck, breast lift, whatever case.
Right.
Go ahead. Ain't no wrong with that. But you constantly round 2, round 3, round 4, doing stuff in your face, doing stuff, all over the body. Bitch be getting stuff cut up parts of the body that I ain't even know we had. They be having all kinds of names. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, it's all kind of new shit going on.
But anyway,
I ain't got nothing to say about it, man. It ain't my world. I don't know, man. People gonna do what they do though.
It's
That's the
crazy.
trend, man. That's what's going, man.
It's
Get the
trend.
money, go get your body done. Rappers rapping about it. They rapping about tricking and getting they body done.
Mm-hmm.
So
Getting they
even dudes
girl.
get it done. Man, Quavo. He got him a 6-pack done.
And got his chest done and shit. You got all that shit.
yeah, and if it's something here and there you want to do,
Then you
that's
got some chest
fine. But
implants.
don't be. My only thing is do what you want to do, but don't be somebody that's constantly getting cut on, and then you think that you could talk down on
That's
somebody.
the
You're the
thing.
last person that could talk down on somebody because you're an easy read. It's real easy to like the very same thing, that mental shit that got you fucked up, where you feel like you need to go lay on that table. Somebody like me will attack that part if you attack me. You know what I'm
What
saying?
y'all think about? What y'all think about the short people going to get the surgery to make them tall?
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't never heard of that shit.
Yeah,
I've seen it. That's
What?
crazy.
they do something to
Shit.
their legs.
Nah,
Yeah.
I would probably do that. Nah, if I was, if I was a short
You
nigga
see
all my
what I'm
life.
saying? So I'm
Yeah.
saying, man, we gotta be careful about certain shit, man, cause if you 5'5", you a dude, and you got a chance to be 5'9", and women, they say they like tall men.
That's kind of
You been
crazy.
short your whole
Yeah.
life.
I thought you
At
was talking
some
about like if
point,
you was a midget. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was talking about like midget size.
yeah, at
Motherfucker.
some point you
Nah,
gotta learn how to be okay with
it's
yourself.
it's cosmetic surgery.
For
Yeah.
And
real.
anybody, I can get
That's
it
new
done.
to
I'm
me.
6'3". If I want to be 6'5", I can go get it done.
Straight up.
Now I ain't gonna tell no lie.
That's
I do
new to
wish
me.
I was a little bit taller. I want to be like about 5'8", 5'9", because I like me old tall, like a tall brown. Oh Lord, them
Y'all go
tall
ahead.
dark women be look thick. You know what I'm saying? Yes, God. I wish I was about 5'8", 5'9". I think that shit is. I think taller women is so sexy, and I'm just low to the damn ground and stubby. I don't like that.
Hey, well, go ahead
Scrub
and
the
get the
ground.
surgery.
Scrub
Scrub
the
the
ground.
ground.
Yes, indeed. Y'all, how about Carisha had said that she ain't got a rap, because you know how people be clowning her about her lyrics and stuff, because she had got on the put it on the flow, and she tried to cover it or whatever. People was clowning her and stuff, and she said she ain't got a rap. She make her money with her vagina, and I ain't mad at her. She better sell them big old wolf pussy tickets. Yes, God, Carisha. Yes, God. I'm like, and
Hey,
then Hoes was mad talking about something. Oh, that's prostitution or whatever the case may be. Y'all flat backing for free and not a fee. The pussy is the hottest commodity on the planet. That's what you're supposed to be able to benefit from it. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, if only thing you got to do is, I wish, you know what I'm saying, I was back in my heyday where I could just flat back and have a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Why not? He's gonna come out. Oh, soft girl era or whatever. That's what you do. Just you know what I'm saying? Empty this nigga nuts and live your life.
Hey,
Why
man,
you want to work hard?
I ain't
I
mad
ain't
at her
mad at
either,
her
man. Do
because
what you do, man.
I ain't mad at her
Hey,
because you know.
the thing is, I don't know none of her raps. So the only thing I know her from is the other shit, from the podcast shit, from the, you know what I'm saying, and anything, the hosting shit, and anything else like that. But I don't know her for the raps. So She
Yeah.
got a
You ain't
point. She
heard
ain't
no
got to
City
rap.
You
Girls
don't listen
song?
to City Girls?
I don't listen to City Girls now, but I done heard a couple
Yeah,
songs.
they got a buzz. And my thing is this, you know, it's like, I don't know, a lot of these women these days, they be like, oh, they don't want nothing for what they do with a man or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't even, if I was a man, I wouldn't even want to deal with a woman that don't want nothing to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could just text her consistently enough and get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Enough for good morning, beautiful. Oh, that's all fine and dandy. And she cocked all open, flat backing for free. You hear me now? That is crazy. I ain't mad at Carisha. Get that money.
What do you say to those who say you promote horror culture?
That's fine. That's fine. If they say that because listen, whole money is for show money. Okay. That is fine because at the end of the day, you're gonna sleep with men anyway. You're gonna sleep with men anyway. You might as well get something from sleeping with a man. It's not like she's out here sleeping with multiple men or whatever. She got her a billionaire man. You know what I'm saying? Diddy ain't with her because she spit hot fire like Dylan. He not with her for that. You know what I'm saying? He with her for her looks, her beauty, and what's in between her legs. That's what he with her for. You know what I'm saying? He probably like her personality and everything too. But when a man approach a woman, they approach based on I will fuck her. That's what it's based on. They get to know you afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So what is people talking about? Girl, get that money. Get that money. Cause let me tell you something. That right there. Cause when I, you know what I'm saying, had the nice body and all that kind of stuff for baby, I had my way. And my big ass, I still have my way. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little harder. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
But I'm gonna give me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, check this out. Kim Kardashian ain't spit a verse, ain't wrote a lyric, nothing. She ain't got a rap, and she been getting money like a motherfucker for years. So hey,
thank you.
She can do
They
it like
be
that.
hating when a black woman can live in a lap of luxury. Only thing she got to do is just be a woman. People hate to see.
You spit balls right there. It was balls right there. That'll set the motherfucker up on.
Hey, I'm telling you. Motherfuckers don't like to talk about that part. Kim K, a motherfucking millionaire.
Yep, off that sex tape, and we still
been
don't
around.
know what her, and we still don't know what her talent is, and I ain't mad at Kim
listen, not just her either, the whole family.
Exactly.
They done
you know
been around a few blocks. I'm talking the NBA circuit, the NFL circuit, the goddamn rap circuit.
I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them for one bit. The people be mad at them. Oh, they ain't got no talent or whatever. They got some grip on their pussy, bitch. That's very talented. Leave them people alone. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they doing, they know how to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hoes need to figure out some little exercises or something. Y'all need to get that book instead of worrying about her talent. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Motherfucker nigga don't care about all that anyway. Anyway, why you hoes with degrees be sad? R. Kelly said he was scared for his life. Is we tired? Is we tired of hearing about R. Kelly or no?
I'm tired of these celebrities, period, man. Crying and whining in the penitentiary, man. Like, when did this become a thing, man? Like, niggas
trying to get out, man. Niggas trying to get out. That's his whole angle. You know what I'm saying? He's scared for his life. He done had some kind of medical complications in there and all that kind of shit. So he had blood clots.
I know, man. I get it. And if it's a way, nigga, you supposed to explore all ways, man. God damn, man.
R. Kelly. I mean, shit, we ain't gonna see the end of it though. You know what I'm saying? Until the nigga get out, or until he, you know what I'm saying,
or die
in that motherfucker. Then you know what I'm saying. He gonna keep fighting. It's
a high. He might not get out alive. Man, he got a lot of time. He got 30 years.
Yeah. So, hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, so check this out. Since we done seen Gunna get out, you know what I'm saying, on the whole snitching thing, and he done went number one. Y'all think if R. Kelly get out and drop an album, he can go number one?
Definitely.
I'm fucking with it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, he
not one
going
of
that
those
one.
people that be like, oh, I'm gonna still listen to R. Kelly music. I don't even know what the point of announcing that or whatever the case, but I'm gonna listen to the music. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everybody gonna hear it. I mean, that's motherfuckers love controversy and all that kind of shit anyway. So motherfucker, he can admit to doing that shit and still come out. You know what I'm saying? Drop an album and he gonna sell and go number one. All that shit.
Yep, he was wrong, dead wrong, should have been locked up, need to stay locked up. I don't want him to get out, but if the man were to get out and drop some music or whatever the case may be,
Man, y'all know he gonna get in the studio and sings from the bottom of the desert. His
Man,
song.
he been in there. He been in there probably singing like a motherfucker.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably caked up in there. Nah, for real. Money.
Oh,
Niggas will pay. Niggas will pay niggas to sing, man. You locked up, man. You looking for anything. You looking for anything, man. You got R. Kelly in there.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna make. If I was in the penitentiary with R. Kelly, and we was on the same unit, that would make my time go by so much greater. Like I can hear R. Kelly singing.
Right.
Not if he starts singing half on the baby up in there, though. You got to make sure he's singing the right thing.
Man, look here, man. He can sing what he wants to sing.
What if he starts singing? Give me that toot.
I'm going. Beep, beep. I don't give a fuck. I'm participating.
You silly. Y'all heard any updates on the Boosie situation? I heard that he went up for to get a bond, and they said they denied the bond. Then I heard that they gave him a bond.
I just looked not too long ago. I think he got out. I was just saying somebody said. I just saying somebody saying Boosie free. I've seen a couple of little tweets and shit. So I think, but yeah, they was definitely trying to, you know what I'm saying, deny his.
And you know what? Now that you say something, he might be out because I think I read some of his conditions. Mm-hmm. And no interviews.
For real.
Something else, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he get the opportunity to fight it on the street, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad he get an opportunity to do that, but I think Boosie gonna get locked up because of the fact he be on them interviews. Like I told y'all, Boosie be on them interviews. Boosie really be snitching and telling on himself, you know. And
ain't the only one, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people do it, but you know,
I got a question for you, DAs.
You got a question for me?
How do you feel about, like, in the group, the hardcore Boosie fans feel like if you're not all the way 100 down with Boosie, then somehow you hating on this black man, all this old shit here, man, and they fail to put any blame on Boosie?
They don't understand how accountability work and how actually keeping it real work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like you have to always be agreeable, and that means that you're real. You gotta ride with somebody, you know what I'm saying, till the wheel fall off, whether they're right or wrong or indifferent. And it don't work like that. In some cases, it does. You know, in certain situations, you gotta do it like that.
Somebody personally.
Exactly. But if we're talking about someone that don't even know we exist, and we just, critiquing the situation, when you think about what happened, the man got to take accountability for his actions. And I think while the other people in the group are trying to clown folks for, just holding Boosie accountable for his actions, I actually feel like Boosie understands that he fucked up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have did it. Boosie, even when he came out, apologized to his kids or whatever, because he knew he accepting, responsibility. Not to say that he is, admitting to the charge or anything, but he's accepting the fact that I was somewhere that I shouldn't have been. Now I'm caught up and I gotta fight for my innocence or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Or my freedom. People in that group, they just have a problem with that. Anytime you keep it real about a situation, then you hate it. They just let me know they fake.
I mean, you know, that's fans, super fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
Yeah,
super,
I
super, super
ain't
fans. You
never
feel
that
me?
much of a fan of nobody
Well,
where
we
I'm from.
we experienced that backlash with Zero.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's almost like motherfuckers can do no wrong. It's like anything that happened, it's everybody else's fault, and you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers out to get them, and you know what I'm saying? All
Yeah,
that kind
and
of shit.
see, I've never looked at somebody like that. Like I think it's
Me
because
either.
of how I was
I never looked at
raised.
nobody either.
You know what I'm saying? I was around celebrities at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Because the school I went to, one of the teachers was a DJ. So I've never looked at celebrities as anything more than human. You know what I'm saying?
I
They
definitely celebrity worship. I definitely do.
they
I
they
know.
um
I definitely.
they
I know.
nothing more than human to me. So it's like when I think about how people be reacting to things, I ain't never been like that. Anybody know me? Know I love Cardi B down. I defend Cardi B like I looked at like for me just watching. I always looked at this lady don't even know me, but they're like my little sister. I love Cardi B down. You hear me? But when you do some bullshit, I gotta tell you about yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just like that with my friends and family.
And
Don't let me
everybody do some
check
bullshit.
me on my shit. You know what
Everybody,
I'm saying?
yeah, everybody do some bullshit now and then, but like y'all said, motherfuckers act like Boosie. Them niggas in the group act like Boosie ain't never did shit wrong. Everything he did was some real shit. He could have killed 13 motherfuckers for nothing. They gonna say that was some real shit, some real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That shit crazy, man.
I've
That
seen
shit
them type
crazy.
of cats like I seen them type of cats like Boosie or whatever the case may be. Like, what you know, I'll be all day with pulling the character of Boosie apart because I done been around so many cats like Boosie to where like on the surface you look like a certain way, but at heart you ain't that nigga that you portraying you are. You know what I'm saying? Like Boosie ain't never been gangster to me. Never, because I done been around real gangsters and they don't behave like that. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't see the gangster realism in him like everybody see because he got a big bark.
Yeah.
So that just is what it is.
Well, glad the nigga home, man. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, fight that case, man, and you know he can get
Yeah.
the least amount of time as possible because it ain't looking good either way it goes. So.
Yeah, because he's someone that don't need to be locked up. Like, and then Supreme, they was even in a group talking about, oh, y'all want to see the man locked up, and y'all glad that nobody want to see that man locked up. I would hate to see Boosie locked up, especially with his health condition.
It's a sad situation.
And
Yeah,
then
for real.
too, I'm gonna tell you something. Even though the man shouldn't have had the firearm,
You gotta
allegedly if he
understand. You
had
gotta
it,
understand.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's messed up that just because you got a record or whatever, you can't tow and protect yourself. That's messed up. So I like it's a messed up law that this man cannot protect himself, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So no.
Especially considering the fact that he been shot
Yeah, he done been
just
shot at.
recently.
So he,
He
you
done
know
got
what I'm
shot.
saying? Like somebody, another person writing in law and telling you that you do not have the right to protect yourself from harm. That's not cool. So I could see if Boosie had did something just really out of the, you know what I'm saying, like some ridiculous stuff or whatever. But that shouldn't even be a law anyway. So no, don't want to see that man locked up, especially with his health condition or whatever. Now that's somebody, if he go in by 10, 15, he might not come out. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't treat you well with those different health conditions in prison.
Right. But the thing is, too, the one charge that's going to definitely stick is that transporting that bitch across state lines. You know what I'm saying? They really know. You ain't no getting around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I think he going to get some time.
Yeah, that's what I say. You know,
yeah.
so like I say, hopefully
And then,
just least as
you
possible.
know what? I don't even think Boosie is a bad person. Like I watch Boosie.
I fuck with him, man. Everybody fuck with Boosie. You know what I'm saying?
He seemed like he like really into his family and everything. He seemed like he a good dude. Just because somebody been in the streets and had to do something, that don't mean that they not no good person. You got some gangsters be some of the sweetest, most kindest people, but if they got to get on some gangster shit, that's just what it is.
I ain't the killer, but don't push me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of them be my mama used to ask me, why you hang around people like that? And I'm like, they cuddly and cool to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna do nothing to me. It's if you gotta get on that type of time, like they just gotta go there. That's just what it is. So, man,
For sure.
Sorry, I hate to see that he in that position or whatever the case may be. You know, yeah. The people were saying the LGBT community done got him locked up. I was like, so come up with anything, huh?
Hey, it's Pride Month, baby.
Like the LGBT community planted the pistol on the man. Anywho, so we got any other trending topics before we get into this recess?
Damn, do we have anything?
Covered it all, man. I'm ready to go play.
Oh yes, indeed. I think these people want to go play.
Oh, we did have one more thing. You know, I don't know if y'all seen Quavo Rondo situation. He got locked up almost on some similar charges as a Young Thug kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole conspiracy case. Said he was a leader of the Rolling 60s down in Augusta, Georgia, where he from. So they got him on these gang enhancement charges.
Yeah, they was gonna lock him up. I wouldn't mind him getting locked up.
But check this out. Y'all remember like last year we did that show when he was talking about he wasn't a Crip no more, he wasn't gang banging no more. So I think he knew what was coming. You feel what I'm saying? And tried to get ahead of that shit.
Yeah, you know lock him up. You're dropping your set and all of that. You gonna need your set when they lock you up. So why you throwing your set down?
Casanova got stabbed up.
Ooh, yeah.
For dropping his set.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. You finna go lay it down. You don't drop your set now. You get what I'm saying?
Rondo, man, he a little small young nigga too, man. You know, he's been involved in a lot of shit, but if he go in there like that, man, hey, ain't no telling, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's Georgia too. So, like I said, all these cases, these YSL, YFNs, now they got Quavo Rondo. All these rappers and all that shit, these gangs, and they on their ass in Georgia, man. Not just Atlanta either.
Oh, they ain't playing. They actually in Georgia. They trying to be like a little police, little city.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's all I got though. That's all I got.
All right, y'all. Well, let's get into recess. Unfortunately, a group of billionaires, it's like 5 people, they decided that they want to go and tour the wreckage of the Titanic. They were on a submersible that is called the Titan. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Sunday when they actually lost signal. It was either Sunday or Monday when they lost signal. So they're missing at the bottom of the ocean, trying to check out the Titanic. And they only had a total of 96 hours of oxygen. The last we knew, they had 40 hours of oxygen left. So time is ticking.
That was like 24 hours ago, so they about down to 16.
There were some reports that they were hearing them beating or something, or what have you.
I was saying that.
What y'all think about these people that went to go view the Titanic? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion, then I'm gonna let y'all talk. These people went to go see the Titanic. Right, and we got the movie. We got all kinds of images and stuff of the Titanic. I'm not exactly sure.
They got that. Listen, hold on, my bad. They got that, and they got an actual replica of the Titanic too over in Europe. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't understand what would be the reason where you would want to go see the Titanic. Now, if they had said they wanted to go see if they could go past SpongeBob's house and see his pineapple under the sea or somewhere and go get a Krabby Patty or something like that. If these motherfuckers were like, I'm trying to get a pineapple under the sea, go to SpongeBob's house, or give me a Krabby Patty, that'll make more sense than y'all want to go see the Titanic.
That'll make more sense.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down with the shit. For sure. Like, it's exploring me. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I wouldn't choose to go see the Titanic, but I'm not mad at nobody and how many people can say, hey, I went to go see the fucking Titanic Hey, I've been to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the dudes took it.
They not gonna be able to say it.
I know, but I'm saying, hey man, that's some major shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming with risk. Whenever it's some super major shit, it comes with risk. And they understood the risk, man. Man, you shoot the dice sometimes you crap out, man.
Don't you know the dude was controlling the submarine with a joystick, the PlayStation thing? PlayStation.
That's not the first tour. They do this shit.
One.
So I'm saying, hey, listen. If once the Hip Hop School Past and Present podcast, once we super blow up and we all become wealthy, I'm buying a ticket to orbit the Earth.
Now I would go out of space because I used to want to be an astronaut when I was little. I would go out of space.
You see what I'm saying? But some people think that's fucking crazy. They think that's dangerous and bananas. So
what's crazy, what's more dangerous to me is going to the bottom of the ocean.
I think so too. That shit terrifies me.
Yeah. So this is my thought. This is my thoughts on the shit.
At least you could probably end up laying on another planet or something out of space, and we just, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no animals and stuff out there. You get what I'm saying? The bottom of the ocean, what's gonna happen? You got animals and shit. Next thing you know, you in the belly of the whale on some Jonah type shit. Like, don't nobody got time for that. Send me to space.
Yeah, hey, but you know what I'm saying? My thoughts on the shit. Like you said, Prem, I think it's some pretty cool shit. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, if you can do it, if you can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is they was 5, 6 rich white motherfuckers who they've been working on this shit. That's what they wanted to do. Now, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, praying for them, of course, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Then you got the people with the jokes, and I don't mind the jokes because
I'm not holding up the prayer line for that.
You
know, because we not holding up the prayer line for that. God got cancer and stuff to cure, and you know what I'm saying. Somebody at St. Jude need that prayer. We gonna do the St. Jude. We gonna put them ahead of the line. You know what I'm saying. I hope they make it through their 48 hours.
But
40 hours.
But this is the thing, Prem, like you said, it's a risk. You know the risk. So I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, they done had all their shit lined up for like this some risky shit. Everything go wrong. So they probably got all their wheels lined up. They probably told their family, like, look, if we don't make it back, you know what I'm saying? So they knew what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? They knew the risk and shit. It is what it is.
You and then you got the Pakistani dude, he took his son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about it because
it's a father and son. Like I think that shit is dope. Like if he goes right, that nigga like nigga, I went to the bottom of it. Let me tell y'all, just imagine you sitting around some friends and a nigga tell you about the time he went to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
And you the only one. Only one that ever did it.
The only one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be some super cool shit. If they make it back, it'd be some hell of a shit. You know what I'm saying? If they make it back. You know what I'm saying? But
and y'all know it was some kids that was in a car, a plane crash, and they was in a rainforest. They survived.
That was crazy.
40 days.
Now that's something I was interested in. But the thing is, what helped them survive is they were indigenous to that land. Right. So you know when you from a place, you know about the wild animals, you know how you play it. You sometimes probably go in the rainforest playing or whatever. You know what.
One of them was a baby, like a 9-month-old baby.
1 year old.
Yeah. 1 year old.
1 year old.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. But them little motherfuckers, they probably been hunting all their life, you know what I'm saying? And hunting and fishing and all that.
Y'all throwing out stereotypes.
Listen, man. They did say,
yeah. I
mean, they
from the Amazon.
That's not a stereotype. They're from there. So you from there, you know how to
I know what y'all saying, man. I'm just saying.
But I'm going to tell y'all something about this submarine.
They've been naked their whole life.
I'm going to tell y'all something about these people in the submarine thing that I feel like it's some BS as to why it's getting so much coverage. Because y'all remember like a week ago, like last week, there was a boat carrying hundreds of people. It was immigrants going from Libya to Italy. The boat sank. Hundreds of people died. And these billionaires that went on a joyride get more coverage than these hundreds of people, you know, these immigrants, these hundreds of people who
You know
well,
that go.
going from Libya to Italy.
You know that.
I'm
Go.
more
You
concerned
know
about
how that shit go.
that than I guess, but since they already did, they not getting as much coverage. Because we trying to, make sure we find these people so they won't meet their demise, but all at the same time, I think it's something that should be, brought to the forefront just for the simple fact of these people, the risk that they're actually taking for their freedoms and stuff.
For sure.
That's a huge risk where they're going that far for their freedoms versus these people, living in a lap of luxury on a joyride.
Joyride. Hey, so shit, who echoing the shit? Somebody echoing? But do y'all think, or what y'all think gonna happen? Y'all think they ever gonna find these motherfuckers? Y'all think if they find the shit, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think?
I've been 24 hours, on the case and shit, and even if they do find it, they can't bring them. They ain't got shit to bring it up, man. People think that motherfucker is small. It is, but they say that motherfucker like 20,000 pounds.
Yeah, it gotta be hell of a for it to get down to the bottom of the fuck.
Yeah.
So is it? Did it just stop moving?
They don't know.
They don't know. And
They stopped hearing from them. The communication went out.
Yeah,
man. Listen, they said when you go in that water, it don't take but a few, and it's no sunlight. Period.
Listen, man, that's the ocean, nigga. You know how much pressure that is, nigga. Just to go
they can't.
A
And
few
then
feet.
even if it was like they can't get out of it because that the reason why you gotta go down there in the submarine because you get crushed by the pressure. So it's like
they fuck.
That bitch might be crushed by not what you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
I'm thinking. They were saying it's designed to float back up if some shit go. You know what I'm saying? You can. If the shit go down, you can get that shit back up. So they saying it should have done popped up. So they saying most likely they lost some type of some type of pressure,
mechanical
some type of breach, a breach in the hull, and crushed that bitch.
Yeah.
So they had everybody on there except a mechanic. Y'all done went everybody on there, scuba divers, everybody on there.
Because the motherfucking mechanic was like
college. Everybody on there except a mechanic.
Hey, the motherfucking mechanic was like, all right, baby, go ahead, do your thing. Y'all good. I'll see y'all when y'all get back.
It shouldn't have been, and then it must have been somebody from the out, like the person on the outside that ain't even in the water actually controlling it.
That's what I was thinking too. Or should at least have the capability of you know what I'm saying, of controlling it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, like it's crazy because every few years, like one of these crazy ass scenarios come up. Like y'all remember that balloon boy shit? The motherfucker that was floating in the sky for like all day and shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. Man, that shit was crazy.
I think, like Supreme was saying, it's okay to explore because I'm very adventurous. I love an adrenaline rush. You know, like I'm the type I will jump, I will skydive, all of it, right? I get it. However, we have advances in technology where you ain't gotta be on this makeshift type stuff, and then two, it's like you just want to be as careful as you possibly can be. And this is something that, a lot of things that we have in this world, it was because people taking risk. A lot of things that we know about this earth that we live on and the water and all of that is because people took risks. People it was a lot of people that died trying to get us in the air and do airplanes and all of that kind of stuff or whatever the case may be. So those risks do have to be taken. This risk is an unnecessary risk. And it's done in a way where it was just like, even though this was the third trip, there has been issues with that equipment before, and it has been people speaking out against the equipment already. So with that being said, man, I hope they find these people.
Hey, but one thing for sure,
like Supreme said, once they found them, I don't know what they could do to get them out.
Hey, one thing for sure, this ain't gonna be the end of this shit. Now it's gonna be other motherfuckers that's gonna be trying this shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do some shit like that. So
some people thinking, oh, they paying $250,000. Nigga, we could have. It's robotic submarine company already making a newer, more safer.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
With everything that this one didn't have, we got for 50,000 people.
And I'm not gonna tell no lie. I used to be so because like I love me some Animal Planet. I love science. I love stuff about the planet or whatever. I sit up all night watching marine videos and you know what I'm saying, a lion on a gazelle's ass. Like that's the kind of stuff I like to watch. And I get so fascinated with it. So being in a submarine, I used to have the thought of like, oh, I would want to be down there and see the corals and all of this and that kind of thing or whatever. But it's that what they did is just it's about the equipment and how everything is set up for me. That's what getting me, not the fact that they did it. It's just
you got a point. You got a point, because that's the reason why we talking about it. So
yeah, because I wanted to go to the military for two reasons. I wanted to be able to be down there. You know, they have them submarines and stuff. I wanted to do that, and I wanted to be able to just jump out of planes. That's the only reason why I wanted to go to the military, for that. And just travel the world for free.
Yeah, me too. I went and got kicked out. So
yeah, you still don't act right.
Yeah, we'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah, but anyway, that was recess. So let's go ahead and get into this school post. This week's school's post is: how many passes do you give a really good rapper before you say he or she officially fell off? Like, I can forgive a consistently dope MC. Like, hold on. Like, I can forgive a consistently dope MC a mediocre album or two before I write them off. Mm-hmm. People need to use punctuation. Got me sounding stupid. And I know I can read, baby.
But you know what I'm saying, that probably has happened a few times, you know what I'm saying, probably like to some of my favorite rappers, to where, you know what I'm saying, to where they just don't got it no more, or you know what I'm saying, they just drop some bullshit and you just hope for them to come back with something dope because they one of your favorite rappers type shit, you know what I'm saying. But as far as the post, yes, he a good example though. But as far as the post, man, I think you give I mean, it depends on who it is. If it's somebody that one of your favorite rappers, you're gonna always check for them if it's somebody who you really like. But it have been some motherfuckers who I just stopped listening to though, for sure. After I was like, oh nah, man.
Who ain't stop listening to? Like they dropped the album right now, you would give a fuck about this.
Somebody that I used to listen to like that. Give me a minute.
I got somebody. Juvenile drop right now. I wouldn't be interested.
I would.
Trick Daddy.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Trick Daddy, somebody I probably want to.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why, because we got Juvenile. He had that Soldier Rag. He had 400 Degrees, the G Code. He had Project English. He was kind of losing me a little bit with Project English.
Reality
come
check.
Out with Jude the Great. I only like the first 3 songs on Jude the Great. Then he started, he came out with, I'm going to tell you what he started doing. It's almost seemed like he was going on rants or kind of venting on the albums. You know what I'm saying? It was more, nigga, just make a song. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be throwing in how you feel about baby and all this old kind of stuff. It started getting to a point where it just was like, okay, it's the reported news, or he going live before we had the live feature on social media. You get what I'm saying? It was like Juvenile. That's not it. And then I found he started to kind of lean more into, he wouldn't do the same song over like Mystical would do, because Mystical would rap just the whole damn verse over and put another beat on it. He don't give a fuck. He wouldn't do that, but his concept, cadence, and all of that will be the same. And it's like I'm really hearing the same songs over and over again, and I'm bored.
What you got, Pray?
Yeah, I listen. I ain't gonna stop listening to nobody. I don't stop listening to nobody. even my favorite rappers that I feel like them fell off. If they drop, I'm gonna listen. Like T.I., he fell off to me. If he drop, I'm gonna listen. MC8, he fell off. If he drop, I'm gonna listen. Bun B, he fell off, but if he drop, I'm gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I'm still got that small glimmer of hope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
So
I
yeah,
would probably still
I feel
listen,
you.
but I wouldn't be like one of those like I wouldn't have certain expectations of run to listen as quick as I
right.
would have, prior. Like somebody will have to tell me that the album was dope probably before I go and listen to it. That type of
Like
thing.
to me, Busta Rhymes had fell off, but he came back out this last
Man,
album. It was nice.
Yeah,
what is
came back.
it?
That's the
That
thing. So some niggas
L,
come back
what
with
is
some
it?
hard shit.
L2.
Yeah.
That album right there. That
Yeah.
album. That
I mean,
album a classic to me.
it's always dope when you can come back with after you done fell off, or you know what I'm saying, to drop some mediocre shit and come back with something hard. But like I say, Trick Daddy's one of the ones for me because he got caught in that whole thug theme. He started naming his albums everything thug. It got to be thug, some thug in it, and I think he got caught up in that shit to where the music just wasn't dope no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really wouldn't care, honestly. He was one of my favorite rappers at the point, but I wouldn't care if that nigga dropped
Trick Daddy went hard. That www.thug.com, Book of Thug. Was it Book of Thugs or Thugs Are? But look,
all that shit.
Trick Daddy missed me when he came out with Matrimony.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was like.
Thug Matrimony. That's what it was called. Thug Matrimony. So it was like after all that shit, it was like, damn.
I'm like, nah, I don't know what he got going on. I'm gonna tell you something, and I shouldn't be like that. And I like for artists to evolve and everything, but I don't like when certain artists just can't, like how I was saying with the Moneybagg Yo album. Certain artists can't cross over to certain things as easily as other artists can.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to hear Trick Daddy emotions. I don't want to hear Moneybagg Yo emotions.
Like Method Man now he done pissed me off so much. I probably wouldn't listen to that nigga drop.
Method Man, y'all been hearing that man on them interviews. That man seemed a little bitter.
Oh, he been sounding like that. Man? He been sounding like that. I don't know.
I hadn't been listening to him, but now I be listening to him. I be like, Method Man sound like he's bitter and try to make it seem like he's so much above everybody else or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't even the favorite out of the Wu-Tang.
Starting to sound like Joe Budden used to sound and shit, just bitter, bitter rapper ass nigga. I
don't know nobody who got Method as their favorite.
It's a motherfucker got Method.
I've heard some people say that.
Yeah,
I've heard people say Method Man ain't favorite.
I haven't.
I always said this. One thing I always said about Method Man, he one of the most underrated, overrated motherfucking rappers in the game. Like, cause he dope as hell.
He can rap.
Yeah, he dope as hell. He can rap, but at the same time, some motherfuckers just overrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to kind of put him in a certain spot. I get what you're saying,
because a lot of people don't understand when you say that, because it's certain people that I be feeling like is overrated. People, oh no, you tripping, and it's like, no, really and truly, when you think about it, they are rated way too high.
Right.
The same way you could tell when somebody is underrated. Method Man, he is areas where he's supposed to have gotten his accolades, but then it's also in other areas like, oh, y'all done
he just ain't me
right there. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like compartmentalizing the talent.
Yeah, I got
you know.
Yeah, pretty much
to properly assess it.
For sure.
Yes, indeed. But with that being said, let's go ahead and answer this hip hop trivia question. This week's hip hop trivia question, which is brought to you by our sponsor, Supreme's Pull Up, Art by Chung G, the Uhuru Academy, Lit in Leisure Travel, and the Deaths of the Asia. What was the name of Ice Cube's first group before NWA? What was the name of Ice Cube's first group before NWA, and who were the other members? Study your tape of NWA. I bet Eminem know the answer to that.
What y'all got?
I have absolutely no clue.
I know I got half of the answer right. The name of the group is CIA.
Hold on. Do you know what CIA stood for? Okay.
I just knew the name of the group, brother. CIA.
All right, you got that.
I don't know the members.
You know the members?
Yeah, but I remember when Ice Cube said something hell to the some CIA. I remember that shit. The niggas from the CIA. I remember that verse. Yeah.
Was Dub C in that group?
That's close though. Nah, he wasn't in it. That's a real close one though. Dub C, real close, real close.
CIA.
DJ Aladdin.
Nope. Nope. That's a that shit
I'm
close,
trying to think about like something around that time that Ice Cube having a group. Mac 10.
No, Mac 10.
King T.
No.
Sir Jinx.
No. Sir Jinx. That's one of them.
Oh, I can't think of nobody else that would be in a group like Dub C. Just then one Ice Cube in a group with Dub. No, when he in the West Side Connection with Dub C and I think that's what I'm thinking about. West Side.
Yeah, Dub C and Mac 10. That was West Side Connection. So the name of the group, CIA, Crew in Action. Crew in Action. That's what the CIA stood for. And it was Sir Jinx, who, you know what I'm saying, if y'all don't know who Sir Jinx is, the legendary producer, West Coast producer, and KD, the freshest MC in the world. You know what I'm saying? KD, if y'all don't remember KD, Mac and pimping KD from back in the day. So,
yeah,
I'm saying KD, Ice Cube, and Sir Jinx, CIA. That was before NWA. So that's the hip hop. That's your hip hop lesson for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
The dean of all
things.
That's
a good one.
That was a real good one.
For sure.
Yay. With that being said, make sure that y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tune in with us every Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're about to tune out. Y'all have a good one.
The Hip Hop School Time, Past and Present Podcast.